So the idea with this homework is you've done the previous one where we talked about have you run the model correctly and have you found all the pieces that you should have been able to find, which means now we're ready to actually pretend that we got this from the client and figure out what it is they want. Now, there's a little bit of a moral dilemma built in here. This is a data set of the competitor, which they are asking you to analyze, and you can have fun with that. Some people really like to play with that idea, some people don't. You're not allowed to use that as an excuse to not analyze the data. This is fictional. It actually comes out of a movie, and if you can figure it out, kudos to you. So here's all the different pieces, and they want to be able to estimate the number of customers. Well, they're actually predicting the number of customers for their competition, and go through and show all the different pieces. And notice, describe the distribution of the response variable. That's why in the previous homework it said, how well can you estimate the mean? And let's just talk about the customers. And then go through and explain, why did you put in some nonlinear effects? You should be able to explain each of these. Even if something doesn't end up in your model, you should mention it, because the customer deserves to know that you looked at it and decided that it was best not to have it in the model. And explain the nonlinear curvature, which isn't easy, justify the model, which is residuals, of course, and be sure, as part of your report, that you answer the question that this little shop around the corner wants to know. Why is it that the Foxbooks company is getting so many customers? And your position as a statistician gives you unique insight into here's the variables that are affecting it, here's some ideas of what your store could do, and of course, some future things that they might want to work on. So this is going to be the most complex we have worked with yet, but also a little bit more realistic. Here's messy data. We don't want to look at it. We can't look at it. What can you help us figure out? And when you're done with this, we're going to move on to the last chapter of learning new stuff, where we do some important transformations that actually happen a lot in real life.